Hi, I'm going to take you through a series of stretches to loosen up your lower back. We're going to start with a gentle rotation from side to side. So just swiveling on your feet, taking some deep breaths. We're then going to drop down like a raggy doll with soft knees, with our head flopping down, stretching out our back, and slowly rolling our body up vertebrae by vertebrae until our head is the last thing to come up. Feel free to pause this video at any time and repeat or take the stretches a little bit slower. We're doing a side bend here, so deep breath, clasp the hands together if you can, and pull that top arm over the head. Deep breaths to try and release. Going to move into some stretches, lying on our back, stretching out our arms, and we're going to lift up one leg and with the opposite arm, pull that knee over the body. We're going to look out at the arm that's stretched out and gently apply pressure to the knee. You might feel some cracks in your back there, but just keep breathing through it and try to hold the stretch for at least 15 seconds. Please make sure that you do pause and take your time through all of these stretches. Grabbing a hold of both knees, we're going to start with a gentle roll forward and back. So feeling your coccyx lifting up off the ground, off the mat or off the carpet, rolling forward and back for roughly 10 rolls. Again, taking deep breaths, trying to relax the rest of your body. Then pushing the knees gently from side to side and feeling that stretch again through the lower back. And now we're going to start some circles. So holding onto the knees, pulling around in one direction, deep breaths, feeling your bottom lifting up off the floor, and change direction. Guide the knees with your hands and try to exaggerate it a little bit more each time. If you want to pause and repeat any of those stretches, you're welcome to. We're going to move on to our hands and knees. So on all fours here, we're going to start with a cat stretch, pressing your spine up toward the sky, and then dropping down, sticking out your bottom and looking up. So repeating that a few times, angry cat and happy cat. Feeling that spine really stretching out and exaggerate through your glutes, through the bottom. Looking up and down, deep breaths. Breathe out as you lift. We're going to take one arm through the center and drop down onto the side of your head and onto that shoulder, and applying a little bit of pressure to the shoulder. Imagine somebody's pulling that arm through the middle and getting a big stretch there through your back. So push down into the floor and try the other side. Slide through between the hand and your knee. Imagine someone's pulling that arm through. Deep breaths, push down into the floor. This is a really beautiful stretch, so take your time with it. Deep breaths and relax into it. We're going to sit back on our heels next. Stretch out your fingertips. Push your bottom right back into the heels and walk, creeping your fingers as far forward as you can. Feel that stretch down the side of your body. We're going to gently walk our fingers across to one side. If you do have a mat, you can try and guide both hands off the mat and get a nice big side bend, and then all the way across the mat to the other side. And again, deep breaths and keeping your bottom back into the heels. To the center one more time. We're going to lie down flat with our hands positioned directly under the chest. Going to take a deep breath in there, and as you breathe out, pushing up, trying to keep your pelvis down and getting a nice big stretch through the lower back and through your chest as well. So we're going to repeat this a couple of times. We're going to breathe in at the bottom and take a deep breath and push up and breathe out. Compress that spine and release, breathing in and breathing out, and coming up, sitting back one more time to finish off that stretch, clasping your hands together behind your back. Open up the chest, stretch out that chest, and then clasping in front of the body, sitting back slightly and rolling and twisting, and you'll feel a beautiful stretch in your back there as well. Excellent. Slowly bringing yourself up, rolling up again vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. Make sure you're not rushing any of these stretches. Rolling your shoulders back, standing up nice and tall again, going back to our gentle swivel twist from side to side, like we did at the very beginning. Loosening up one more time. Raggy doll down, heels down, soft knees, head relaxed, back relaxed, arms relaxed, coming up very slowly. Keep your chin tucked in until the very end. The head's the last thing to come up, reaching up to the sky, clasping the hands together and a big side bend. Finishing off the other side. Once again, please feel free to repeat these stretches as often as you like. Take your time. Hopefully you'll feel so much better.